This is Rudkowski of WeAreChange.org, and in this video I'm going to tell you something that you will not hear on the mainstream media, of course, but also what you're not going to hear in the alternative media. Now, I travel a lot and I try to meet as many people and talk to them from all different cultures, creeds, countries, religions, races, backgrounds, and the common thread I get from a lot of people that I meet and I talk to is that they believe that we live in a very horrible time, a time filled with corruption, negativity, hatred, war, all the horrible things that you can imagine. And people do not have a positive, happy outlook on the world and actually feel depressed and actually suck the life out of them because of the information that they're handling. Now, of course, the mainstream media does this so you could be afraid, because once you're afraid and you're a low energy vibrating sheep, you could actually be controlled better. And you also buy a lot of crap. So the corporations and the government, they have a huge incentive, and of course they play hand in hand with the mainstream media, and they want you on this low energy vibration. They want you with this negative energy, with this fear, hatred, and anger. They want you to be that way. A lot of people on the alternative media also use that to generate clicks. They use that to sell survival products. They use that to spread fear porn because it's going to evoke an emotion out of you that will make you click on an article based on something that is not sensational, that is not scary. And of course, we always, as regular human beings, as Homo sapiens, if we are afraid of something, we pay attention to it. And also, the negative emotion is a very strong emotion. I just talked to some of the people at YouTube, and they told me people are 3 times more likely to comment on a video if they have something negative to say than they do if they have something positive to say. And that shows you about how we've been kind of pushed into this realm that's controlled by information. But in this video, I'm going to give you information that is extremely important and will give you perspective, because right now in this very time, even though everyone I talk to believes that we're living in this horrible time, right now in human history, today, we are actually healthier, richer, less violent, and more educated than any other time in history. And of course, you do not hear these facts, these statistics that I will prove to you in a second, anywhere. And that life, and that we as a society, and that we as human beings are actually evolving and becoming better. And of course, that's not going to generate clicks. No, no. War and Ebola and ISIS and a lot of celebrity gossip. See, the main reason mainstream media also has celebrity gossip is so you could get your mind off the negative fear that they just invoked in you. It's a nice balance that they play, because if it was nothing but just pure negativity, you would tune off. But because they put in some utter bullcrap about Kim Kardashian or some football player or some idiot, you get your mind off that, and then it's the push-pull method that they use on you. They inundate you, they pull you in with meaningless crap. And then they pull you back with fear, and then they use that to make you gravitate towards them. A lot of people don't know the basic psychology that they do this. But just to understand where we came from as a human society, if you look at the major causes of death and suffering by humans in Earth throughout our whole written history and understood history, the #1 leading cause of death is disease. The second leading cause of death is democide. Democide is murder by government. Now, of course, people estimate that there's over a total of 400 million people that have been killed by governments themselves. The first one is, of course, disease. Now, why are we living in a time better than any other time before? Well, if you look at the statistics, which I'm going to break down, but mainly it's because of the advancement of technology and the advancement of communication. Because we have technology, people are getting healthier. They're not getting sick. We're finding out about diseases. We're learning about how to not get diseases. And we're also able to communicate with each other and give each other warnings and help each other out. Now, with the communication, governments can no longer fool people. Governments can no longer manipulate situations to create world wars. Now, sure, they do it in other instances, but they need drones now. There's a reason the U.S. government and also the Chinese government, and also other governments around the world, are investing in machine weapons. And the reason is it's a lot harder to get people to kill each other than it ever was throughout human history. It's still happening. It's still a huge issue and a problem that we have to deal with and face. But just looking at the statistics, if you look even at the child mortality rate, it is exponentially going down within this whole last century. If you look at the infant deaths, the numbers go down drastically. If you look at world income distribution, we are actually richer than we were before, and the wealth is being distributed. I'm not a socialist or communist or leftist or anything else, but this is just a statistic that I'm pointing out to you, so don't get that twisted as well. If you look at the number of homicide caused by guns, the numbers are going down. If you look at just the total number of deaths all around the world from the 1200s till now, they are going down. If you look at the homicide rate in the United States from 1650 till now, they are going down. If you look at domestic violence, it's going down. If you look at the numbers of autocratic and totalitarian regimes, they are going down. If you look at the use of the internet and having access to the internet, that number is skyrocketing up, and it's helping people communicate more, and it's helping people not get fooled by governments. If you look at violent crimes within the US, they are going down. If you look at the deaths caused by war, the numbers are drastically going down. Now, of course, these are all statistics that will be linked in the description below, so you could actually source them and take a more in-depth look at them. Now, of course, we are still living in a world with many problems. Many people who, because of that negativity, are ruining other people's lives. We still have governments that are unaccountable, bankers that loot, and pharmaceutical industrial complexes that are destroying medicine. We still have those problems. But why can't we address those problems and try to fix them? A lot of people get inundated. Even Colorado, they're making so much money off the pot that they legalized that they're going to have to give money back to the residents as a tax refund, which is only going to expand exponentially. Technology and communication are expanding exponentially. There's a reason we now have a positive news section on our website on WeAreChange.org, and we highlight new positive news every single day on this website, because we want to concentrate on the things that people are actually solving, the people that are actually making a difference, that are addressing the problems. Now, I'm not saying you just have to live this hippy-dippy lifestyle where you just concentrate on the happiness and everything will be great and just smoke pot. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying get educated, pay attention to problems, but come from a mindset that they can only get better, and they can only get better with your attention. You can't change something that you don't know about. So right now we are finding out about all these horrible things that are happening around this world. Let's find a way to solve them. They are already solving themselves. But with every problem, there's an opportunity to fix something, to make it better. And we're exponentially going in that trend. Exponentially, technology, communication is there. The internet is still free. The government still hasn't figured out a way to control it. And many people say vote with your dollar, support companies that are ethical, support real products that you actually need, not ones with planned obsolescence that are destroying this world actually. But I say vote with your attention. Now, of course, I could have created a YouTube video and talked about all the horrible, decrepit things and how you need to be afraid, and how I have this coupon code for this survival products and all these other things that you probably don't even need. I could do that, but I'm not. But you could vote with your attention, and you could like this video. You could share this video with a friend. I know you got one. I got a couple friends that are just filled with negativity and hatred because they're the products of their environment. They're the products of what they put their mind to, because what you put your mind to is what you manifest, is what you curate. Let's change that. Let's show people by sharing this video and making it popular that it's not that bad. There are a lot of horrible things, but we're going to change them. It's inevitable. And that's what the stats and the facts say. If you liked this video, found it helpful, click the like button. And don't forget to subscribe. We're going to have a lot more videos coming here on this YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching.